Today, guys, is the big day. Today is, of course, the day that Bitcoin does what many people never imagined that it could possibly do. Yes, it has gone down quite significantly today, and that probably is not a surprise because it is, of course, today, Bitcoin Freedom Day. This is the day, September the 7th, when Bitcoin becomes the official national currency over in El Salvador. And it shouldn't come as a surprise that certain financial institutions led by the IMF have decided to stage this little protest, I'd call it, in the crypto markets to try and sort of make fear in the marketplace, to get people to give up their coins and to not think that Bitcoin is a viable solution to the systemic problems within the current financial system. This is why Bitcoin came about in the first place, because back in 2008 we realized that the bankers and all these people, they did not have our best interests at heart at all, and Bitcoin came along being the solution as a alternative method of buying and selling stuff. So we got a brand new currency which is now an official national currency, and the IMF are pretty miffed about this one. So here we go. This came out just a few minutes ago. This is from the New York Times, and it came out at about the same time that Bitcoin over here took a colossal dump from up here somewhere around sort of 51, 50 whatever, and it just came all the way down, basically lost 10 grand, about 20% fall for Bitcoin in just a few seconds, or at least a couple of minutes. I mean, I wasn't even here watching it. I was out getting the kids from school, and I came back and absolutely every single market has collapsed through the floor. Look at this one for Doge. Doge has gone down a lot. I was quite happy in a way. I had put on an order this morning to buy some Cardano. Well, that's all the signals coming through right now, and you can bet all of these are going to be sell signals. No, we've got some buy signals there for a few of them. And back to my Cardano story anyway. So this morning I had sold off a whole bunch of cryptos, not because I knew that this was going to happen. I just thought the market did look like it was starting to teeter over an edge. I decided to sell everything off. It was pretty lucky. Unfortunately, I put on some pretty reasonable buy orders at the same time. So as I took it off, put some buys on. So Cardano, I bought where this gold line is here. So that one is in good profit right now. But I could have gone all the way down there. Just look at that. Some of these are insane. They have fallen just so much. It's crazy. Engine, I was very unhappy with. So Engine I bought here on the 50% fib level, and it's currently way down, and I could have got it for an absolute steal all the way down there about 150. That's a drop from 220 to 150. Insane fall there for Engine coin. Not because it's a bad coin, it's a fantastic coin, and if you manage to get it that cheap, well done to you. So the main story here, why did it happen? Why did it happen? It happened because the IMF and financial institutions which want to make a show of Bitcoin and to get people out of buying Bitcoin and instead back into their controlled US dollar system, where basically they can buy up as much crypto or as much as any asset that they want, because they have a gigantic money printing machine, and they can just basically, they don't even need to print it off. They can just go on the keyboard and just type in a bunch of zeros and then buy as much Bitcoin or anything else that they want. Right here it says at the bottom of this report, international financial regulators have also voiced legal concerns. The World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, not surprising, which is considering a separate financing deal with El Salvador, have said that adopting Bitcoin could leave the country open to money laundering and illicit financial activity. There we go again, money laundering and illicit financial activities, as if those things cannot be done with US dollars and haven't been getting done with US dollars for like decades already. So I don't really see the problem at all with Bitcoin. It's a completely open public blockchain. It is impossible absolutely impossible to try and hide a Bitcoin transaction. It's not Monero or one of these privacy coins. Bitcoin's completely open and public, unlike US dollars, where you can just, put some in a brown bag and pay whatever politician you want. So that's it. The market is down. Maybe your account right now is also down quite a lot. So what do you do about it? Now, at times like this, the absolute best thing to do is obviously to buy up some of these really cheap coins. Like right now, Engine Coin, as I said, really, really low. Great time to buy because it's a fantastic coin and it has been going up a lot lately. Things like Matic, obviously. Why would you not want to be getting some Matic? Just look how much that's been going up recently, and it came all the way down there, well under the green line. An absolutely fantastic buying opportunity. But what happens if you didn't sell off beforehand? What happens if you're already holding? Now, I myself am holding much more than I sold this morning on what I had on the exchange, what little I had on the exchange. I got far more in like hardware wallets and all of that. So what do you do with that? Quite simply, just hodl it. There's no point right now selling because, these are so far under those green lines, which is really the main buying area. Anytime it falls below the green, it's where you want to be buying it up. Anytime it starts coming out over the red, that's where you want to sell it off. So just recently, this is Matic, and maybe you'd have took some profit up here. But right now, you definitely do not want to be selling it off down there. You don't want to do the old track of buy high and sell low. You want to be doing the opposite, yeah? Buy low, sell high. Buy low, and then it's going to be coming up again, sell high. And you can say the same for just about everything. Look at Mana right now. There's the green line, and this is where it came down to. So definitely great opportunity right now to be buying Mana. Definitely don't want to be selling it. What was we looking at? Matic, Maker, exactly the same. Neo, come all the way down there, out below the bottom of the green. Shib, Tron, massively down as well. Uniswap, that's been having some trouble lately anyway, and that's just added to it there, so that came down quite significantly. And you could go on. I mean, everything is down a lot right now, and yes, it may hurt, but then what were you going to do with your crypto anyway over the next 6 months? Probably your plan was to just hodl it until Bitcoin gets to like 200,000 plus. So I don't think a lot's changed. If you are a hodler, just keep on hodling. Don't worry about it. This is just a sort of political statement from some financial companies that just want to do away with Bitcoin. That is what happened. That is the situation that we're in. The only way to get out of it is to just come away from the stupid fiat paper money system and start using more Bitcoin. That is it for me for today. Nice little short video. I'll see you all again